When was the last time you saw any cars being made by Jaguar on the road? They make SUVs, sports cars, and sedans, but when was the last time you've seen anything? Just recently, the CEO of Jag made an announcement that to me kind of signals that this might be the end of Jaguar. Let's talk about it in this video. My name is Don. You're watching The Better Car Guy. Click like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and let's jump right into it. As a company, Jaguar has had so many different owners since its founding. It started in 1935 as a standalone company, then it merged with the British Motor Car Company. It also went to Leyland, British Leyland. It was owned by Ford at one point, then it became a standalone company, eventually being merged with Jaguar, a Land Rover, and is now owned by Tata. So despite its very tumultuous ownership history, the Jaguar company has made a lot of beautiful cars and also had a great impact on motorsports, winning Le Mans a number of times in the 1950s. They've made cars such as the XK120, the Jaguar E-Type, the Jaguar S-Type, the XJ220, the Project 7, as well as the CX75, which was featured in the 2015 Bond film Spectre. The company has participated in the world of motorsports. They've won Le Mans in 1951, 1953, 55, 56, 57, and they continue to participate in motorsports to this day. Their current lineup of cars, they have one EV, which is the I-Pace. They have two SUVs, which is the E-Pace and the F-Pace. They also have one two-door sports car, which is the F-Type, and they also make three sedans, one of which was recently discontinued. So they make the XE, which is like a compact sedan. They make the XF, which is a little bigger, and then at one point they had a full-size luxury sedan called the XJ, which was discontinued and was supposed to be replaced with an electric. The last big updates that they've made to any of their models in the Jaguar lineup was back in 2015 for the XF, the XE, the F-Pace, and the E-Pace. So they pretty much have a stale product lineup. So recently, the CEO of JLR, Adrian Martelli, made an announcement that they were going to just discontinue the production of the majority of the products made by Jaguar. They are only going to be keeping one car in production, and that is the F-Pace SUV. So what they're going to be killing off is the I-Pace, which is their electric EV. They're going to be getting rid of the E-Pace, which is the smaller sized SUV. They're going to get rid of the F-Type, which is the two-door sports car, and then they're also going to be completely getting rid of all of their sedans. They're going to get rid of the XC and the XF, and they've already gotten rid of the XJ. So what he said to justify this change was these cars were close to non-profitable. They were not adding any value. They were all lower value in his words. So what does that mean for Jaguar as a going concern? It means that for a dealership supported model, there is only going to be one car in the portfolio for sale to the general public, and that's going to be an SUV called the F-Pace. Is that enough to sustain a growing business? I don't think so. So Jaguar plans to bring out 3 EVs starting in 2025. They have not demonstrated any models as of yet. I haven't seen any concept to say, well, okay, we've got this model coming and this is what the future of the lineup is going to look like. They're just going to be killing off these 5 cars. They don't have any concepts. Conceptually, they're going to be bringing out 3 new EVs that is going to save the company, but we haven't seen anything yet. So they're positioning these EVs to be priced from $100,000 upwards. Currently, the most expensive car in their lineup is probably the F-Pace. EVs right now are struggling in the marketplace, especially the more high-priced EVs. There are not a lot of takers, and more than likely people who are buying those are leasing them. So I really don't see how Jaguar is going to continue to exist if they just pivot to EV only and just have one gasoline model in their lineup. So one of the things I want to look at is how many cars has Jaguar been selling in the US, and I can tell you right away, it has not been great. every year there's been a decline in the number of cars they've been selling, and that could be for a number of reasons, right? The primary one being their products are pretty much stale. They have not done a major update to their product line since 2015. So if you start looking at the numbers from 2019 to present, in 2019 they sold 31,000 cars in the US. In 2020, it declined about 30%, so they sold around 21,786 vehicles. In 2021, that declined even further. They sold 21% less than in 2020. They sold 17,149. In 2022, that dropped dramatically, almost 44%. They sold 9,668 vehicles. In 2023, it declined further, another 14%, where they sold 8,348. And this year it seems like they may be on an uptick, because so far in the first half of 2024 they sold 5,093 cars, and with them killing off 5 of their existing models, even though those cars are not profitable, their sales numbers are going to just tank. I don't know how many of those sales are attributed directly to the F-Face, but I can tell you, if you kill off 5 of your product line, your numbers are just gonna tank spectacularly. So with that being said, what do you guys think? Do you think Jaguar is going to continue to exist as an independent company, or would it just go the way of cars that are currently in the purgatory of car decline, such as Maserati, Mitsubishi, and Chrysler, where they make products that nobody really cares for, they don't sell a lot of, and they're just existing with corporate support from their owners? My name is Don. You were watching The Bitter Car Guy. Leave me a comment down below, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you on the next one. Peace.